Welcome to all the viewers. This is Dr. Bookworm back with another fully funded scholarship opportunity in Canada. This is one of the most awaited scholarships, and I'm talking about none other than the Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarships for 2022. It is a fully funded PhD scholarship in Canada with a coverage of around $50,000 per year, and above 500 awards are available, and the deadline to apply for the scholarship is 2 November 2021. So today we will talk about this scholarship in detail. We will explore the eligibility criteria of this scholarship, the financial coverage of this scholarship, and the process of application. So before starting the video, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, do hit the subscribe button as well as press the bell icon so that you can receive regular updates regarding scholarships, internships, fellowships, research exchange programs, and postdoc opportunities around the globe. So let us begin with today's video. First of all, we will visit the official website of Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarships. I will share the link of this website in the video description so that you can access it as well. So first of all, if we see the scholarship at a glance, it is named after Major General Georges P. Vanier, the first francophone Governor General of Canada. The Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship Vanier CGS program helps Canadian institutions attract highly qualified doctoral students. The annual coverage is 50,000 Canadian dollars, and there are three potential criteria for the selection of candidates. First one is your academic excellence, second is research potential, and the third one is leadership. So this scholarship will be judging you in three areas, including your academic record, your research potential, and your leadership skills. So if we see the details of it, we can see that up to 166 scholarships are awarded annually. A total of up to 500 scholarships are active at any time. So the duration is 3 years, and the scholarships are available in three areas. First one is health research, second is natural sciences and engineering research council, third one is social sciences and humanities. So a diverse range of subjects is available under this scholarship program. Selection criteria is based on three areas as we have discussed earlier. Let us see briefly the timeline. From July to November, applicant seeks a nominating institution prepare and submit application package. So first of all, you need to get acceptance from a particular professor belonging to an eligible institution, and then you need to prepare your application to submit through that institution. Internal deadline of institutes varies, so you need to keep an eye in which institute you are interested. From November to deadline of institutions to submit nomination for the Vanier CGS program. So you can see that the deadline for each institute and the deadline for scholarship are different. So you need to apply through the institute, and the last date for the institute to submit your documents to the CGS program is November 2. November 21 to March 2022, review and evaluation will take place, and early April the anticipated notification of results will be announced. Nominees will be notified by email when the results are available on Researchnet. Researchnet is basically a portal designed specifically for the students to apply for admission in Canada. So from May, September or January, your payments can possibly begin. So features: the Vanier CGS program aims to attract and retain world-class doctoral students by supporting students who demonstrate both leadership skills and a high standard of scholarly achievement in graduate studies in the social sciences and humanities, natural sciences or engineering and health. So almost all subjects are available under this scholarship program. So this was all about how your application will be weighed. Also, if you want to see the list of eligible institutions, you can simply click here, and you will be redirected towards the list of institutes that are eligible for CGS program. So you need to make sure that your institute of interest has a seat available for this particular intake. So you can see there is a huge list of universities that are available under this scholarship program. So make sure you get acceptance from one of these institutes to apply for CGS. Next important date for students: consult nominating institution for submission deadline. As I have told earlier, the submission deadline for individual institutes can vary, so you need to check by your institute of interest. For nominating institutions, the deadline is November 2nd, 2021. So let us have a look at eligibility criteria. This is the summary of eligibility criteria. Your citizenship can be Canadian citizens, permanent residents of Canada, and also foreign citizens. So all the foreign citizens are eligible to apply for this scholarship regardless of your nationality. Areas of research, as we have discussed earlier: health research, natural sciences or engineering, social sciences and humanities. So if you want to see the eligibility criteria in detail, you can simply click here and this tab will open up, and you can see the detailed information about your citizenship and who must be considered for a Vanier CGS, eligibility of program of study, number of months of doctoral studies, nominating institution. So all the eligibility criteria is available under this tab. Also, there is a part-time study option for the students who are with a disability or family responsibilities. So they can also get a scholarship, and also they can study as a part-time student, not a regular student, under the scholarship program. So you can also apply for other Canadian scholarships side by side the Canadian Graduate Scholarship program. There is no problem in it. So let us move towards the actual application process for the scholarship program. How to be nominated. So we will click here simply and we are redirected towards this page: application nomination instructions. So as I have told you earlier, that you need to get acceptance from your particular institute of interest, and they will help you to apply for the scholarship program. Tips for the new students. Step 1: begin your application by researching Canadian institutions through the Universities Canada website. You can click here and start your search for the institute of interest. We recommend browsing each university's respective website and thoroughly researching the program of interest in which you would be likely to complete your doctorate degree, as well as supervisors for your proposed research. Step 2: consult the Vanier CGS quota page in order to ensure that your institution of interest has a quota for the year in which you are applying. So these are the basic two activities that you need to perform while starting to prepare for this scholarship application. So then you have to apply in your institute of interest with the following documents: a Researchnet application form. You can simply click here and the Researchnet portal will open up. You need to register yourself in that and provide all the information that needs to be submitted, and then your application form will be created. Includes 2 letters of references, each with 3 sections. So 2 reference letters are also required, each with 3 sections discussing your academic excellence, your research potential and leadership abilities. A CCV, a particular format of CV, needs to be designed for this Canadian program. So you can simply click here and you will also be redirected towards the website where you can create your CV in their particular format. Research contributions, maximum of 1 page. You can check the details by clicking here. A personal leadership statement, maximum of 2 pages. Special circumstances, if you need to apply for a part-time program, you can also submit this. 2 leadership letters of references, 2 reference letters mentioning especially your leadership abilities should be provided. A research proposal should be provided, maximum of 2 pages, and project references maximum of 5 pages needs to be provided. Also the transcripts of your previous degrees. So you need to provide all the documents. If you have any confusion how to prepare a particular type of document, you can simply click here and you will get all the details of that particular document. So there are basically 14 tasks that you need to complete in order to apply for the scholarship program. So this is basically the summary of how to apply for this scholarship. So let us have a look one by one. Task 1 says confirm eligibility. Confirm that you meet the Vanier CGS program's eligibility criteria that we have already seen earlier. So you need to keenly observe that you should be eligible to apply for this program. Applications that do not meet all the eligibility criteria will not be accepted. What is task 2? Contact your desired nominating institution. Select your institution and inform the faculty of graduate studies of your particular institute of your intent to apply for the Vanier CGS program. Third one is register for Researchnet and Canadian Common CV accounts. As I have earlier told you that Researchnet is a web-based portal specially designed for this admission process. So you need to create an account here, as well as you need to create a CV in a particular format at this website. So task 4, create CCV Vanier Banting academic template and link to Researchnet application. So when you create your CV at CCV, you need to link it with your Researchnet application so that it might be attached to your application. Task 5, start a Researchnet application. You need to provide all the documents, all the details that we have discussed earlier on the Researchnet portal in order to complete your application form. Each applicant can create only one application per competition. So make sure that you only apply for one PhD program and do not put multiple applications. Otherwise, your application will be rejected. Task 6, identify area of research. This task serves to determine which selection committee will evaluate your application. So based on your subject, you can choose the selection committee. Either you can choose health, that is CIHR, or natural sciences or engineering, that is NSERC, or social sciences or humanity, that is SSHRC. So you need to select the committee according to your subject. Task 7, identify participants. In this task, you will enter information about yourself, information about your nominating institution, the confirmation number of the CV you created in the Canadian Common CV, CCV, and supporting documents. So you need to fill up all the information in order to complete your application. Make sure you have a letter of nomination from your institute of interest before filling out your application form. All the details are attached and you can read out for each particular document in detail. So task 8, identify referees. You need to provide 2 reference letters, and the reference letters should be in a particular format having 3 paragraphs. First one discussing your academic excellence, second one your research ability, and third one your leadership abilities. Enter degree information. You need to provide all the degree information that you have previously accomplished. Enter proposal information and supporting documents. So a research proposal needs to be provided. You need to make sure that it has all these parameters done. So in order to see the details, you can click each of these tabs and you will be redirected towards the explanation of how to create a research proposal. After preparing your research proposal, You will move towards task 11, that is attach other application materials. Whatever certificates or English language certificates you have, you need to put on this in the PDF format. Task 12, confirm document sent. Make sure that your CV is attached to your application duly and you have submitted all the documents, and the documents are sent to your respective committee for evaluation. Task 13, preview application materials. So you can preview your application materials on the portal, but once you submit your application, then you will not be able to edit your application. And once the committee evaluates your application, if they feel that something is missing, they will notify you and then give you another date to submit that particular document, and you need to submit it again. So task 14 is consent and submit application. You need to accept the consent and then submit the application for this scholarship program. Task 15, presentation standards for attached documents. So about this particular scholarship, you need to be very observant while preparing your documents, because each of the document requires to be in a particular format to help the committee to evaluate your documents easily. So make sure you do not deviate from the required format and provide them all the documents in the format in which they need them. So post application, what will happen after you submit your application? After you have submitted your application to the nominating institution, the activity will move to the completed activities tab. You will not be able to make any changes to your application, as I told you earlier. Once the committee evaluates your application, then they will let you know if something else is needed. If application is returned to you by the institution, if the Faculty of Graduate Studies returns the application to you, you will receive an email from Researchnet containing their comments. So you need to entertain your comments within the given deadline. Once you have completed all changes, you must resubmit your application to the Faculty of Graduate Studies for review before institutional internal deadline. If application is selected to be nominated, if the nominating institution nominates your application, institutional officials will electronically approve and submit your nomination to the Vanier CGS competition. You will receive an automated email from Researchnet acknowledging receipt shortly after the nominating institution's deadline date. If you do not receive this confirmation email, you should contact the Faculty of Graduate Studies to determine the status of your application or nomination. So this was the detailed process of application. I have not discussed many things that you need to explore yourself. So this was all about the eligibility criteria, the process of application for CGS, Vanier CGS. So with that, do not forget to share this video with your friends who are eligible to apply for the scholarship program. Also, I wish you good luck for your application. Make sure you share this video and subscribe our YouTube channel. With that, this is Dr. Bookworm signing off. Allah Hafiz.